remember this occasion vividly.
पहले तो मैंने सोचा कि ये बच्चा आ गया है, ये इतना हंसा, ये क्या खेलेगा। यानी एक उसका कद भी छोटा, उम्र भी छोटी, और हमारे पास वसीम अकरम अपनी पीक पे, वकार यूनुस अपनी पीक पे, यानी दो दुनिया के तेज तरीन बॉलर।
ऐसा अटैक के सामने और जहां सिर्फ बाउंसर से स्वागत किया जाता।
As he came out and Imran was standing at mid-off and talking to me, when I was really roaring at that time, and he goes, "Oh, we don't want him to get any runs because we've been hearing all this about him and all this."
निहायत जारहाना फील्ड वकार यूनुस की, 4 स्लिप में फील्डर और 1 गली।
उसका बैट और बॉल का जो था, ये अल्लाह की तरफ से गिफ्ट थी।
नो बॉल का इशारा, पूरा फायदा उठाया और तेंदुलकर ने 2 रन बनाए। उम्दा ड्राइव रोकने की कोशिश की वकार यूनुस ने, जिसके नतीजे में गेंद की रफ्तार खासी कम हो गई, वरना यकीनी तौर पर चौका था। दूसरी रन के लिए तेजी से आए तेंदुलकर।
Playing Pakistan, India, only 16. I mean, you can just imagine a boy of 16 years old age playing among Imran Khan, Kapil Dev, all the top cricketers in the world at that time. It was a great achievement, I think.
We fielded first day. The standard of playing was completely different, first class standard here, and I spent 6 hours fielding and I was so tired, believe me. We got back to the hotel at 6 o'clock and I slept till 9. Normally, you come back to the room, have a cup of tea, and here I didn't have any clue what the time was. I just dozed off. 3 hours later I woke up, had dinner and again slept. The next day I ended up batting.
From an Indian point of view, a rather sad one. And the next batsman, Ben, is looking very closely through his binoculars. Looks to me to be Tendulkar. Come into a situation where India are reeling at 41 for 4, and the Pakistan pace attack looking almost invincible.
Well, in cricket it does happen, but let's hope that this youngster...
Waqar Younis to Tendulkar. That's a good shot. That's 4 runs. Finely played. That must do him a world of good. Pat on the back from Azharuddin for him. So he's off the mark with a positive shot.
Very nice shot.
Very nice shot.
वकार यूनुस। एक और अच्छा शॉट, 4 रन।
पहले तो मैंने सोचा कि ये बच्चा आ गया है, ये इतना हंसा, ये क्या खेलेगा।
That is young Tendulkar, and if one can say he's having a baptism of fire, this is it.
उसका कद भी छोटा, उम्र भी छोटी।
Well, in cricket it does happen, but let's hope that this youngster...
टेक्निक है इसके पास, दिल गुर्दा है, क्या दिलेरी है, ये मुकाबला करेगा।
Waqar Younis to Tendulkar, and good delivery.
हमें थोड़ा वक्त लगा समझने में।
Defying sight for the batsman. This one a very airy-fairy shot from Tendulkar.
जब इसने पहला वकार यूनुस को ड्राइव मारने की कोशिश की और ये पूरा बीट हो गया, तो इसका वो टांग निकालना एक छोटे से बच्चे का इतने तेज बॉलर को, इतने बड़े बॉलर को, तो ये इसका एक साइन था कि ये बहुत बड़ा क्रिकेटर होगा फ्यूचर।
Waqar Younis, Tendulkar. Testing him with a bouncer.
मुझे वसीम और वकार को कहने की जरूरत नहीं है कि बाउंसर करो, उन्होंने बाउंसर वैसे ही करने थे, और खास तौर पर उसका कद देख के और डराना, उसको खौफ देखे ना।
One forgets partisanship at moments like this, because if this is a great player in the making, we wish him well. Waqar Younis to Tendulkar. Good.
अपनी हर अपने जो अपने पास जो उसके पास हर हथियार होता है वो इस्तेमाल करता है, और बाउंसर हथियार है, और वो टेस्ट करता है बैट्समैन को, क्या इसमें टेक्निक है, इसके पास दिल गुर्दा है, क्या दिलेरी है, ये मुकाबला करेगा। और तब सचिन का उन तेज बॉलर्स के सामने खड़ा होना, हालांकि उसको इंडिया में कोई ऐसा तेज बॉलर नहीं मिला होगा, तो वो ही उस पर टैलेंट तो नजर आ रहा था।
That's a good shot. That's 4 runs. Finely played.
बड़ी तेज बॉलिंग करते थे, यही फील्ड होती थी।
जो सबसे स्ट्राइकिंग चीज थी सचिन की, उसकी टाइमिंग थी।
Nothing happened and he took the stance again और बहुत ही इम्प्रेसिव उस विकेट पर जिसपे यानी कि कैंची से पकड़ो घास काट सकते थे, ऐसी विकेट पे एक 15-16 साल का लड़का, और द बेस्ट अटैक था। हाँ, सिर्फ बाउंसर से स्वागत किया जाता था। तो उस वक्त जब इसने जो जितनी भी एक छोटी इनिंग खेली कि he has knocked the international level at the higher level, और लग रहा था कि हाँ कि ये लंबी रेस का घोड़ा है।
Yes, I was just going to say that, and we're going to be hearing a great deal about him in the future.
जिस तरीके से इस लड़के को कॉन्फिडेंस था उस वक्त, लगता था इसकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से कि he cared a damn.
It was for the first time that I was playing genuine quick bowling, and I remember I was beaten by pace. I mean, before my bat could come, the ball had gone, and I said, and I was telling myself, "You're in no position to play the shot. Why are you trying to do that? Why don't you just defend the ball?" At that moment, it was not happening. Once the ball was delivered, I was just going for a wicket.
Very nice delivery, good length ball.
And just looking at him in that innings, just got the feeling that the occasion had got to him. He was in a bit of a hurry. It was suddenly the biggest stage he had ever been on, and he wanted to get on with it. Little realizing that this is Test match cricket.
वकार के तीसरे ओवर में इसको बॉल लग गया, इसके वाइजर के ऊपर बॉल लगा, और उसकी वजह से जो है ना, मैंने देखा कि इसकी आंखों में जो है ना वो आंसू थे। और उसके बाद जिस तरह ये वकार यूनुस को खेला और जिस तरह इसने अटैक किया वकार यूनुस पे, और उस मैच से पता चल गया था कि ये लड़के में वो जो एक यंगस्टर में करज होती है क्रिकेट खेलने की, टॉप क्रिकेट, वो इसमें नजर आई उस वक्त।
मैंने देखा था कि जब सचिन ने जब बाउंसर किया तो मेरे ख्याल नाक पे या कहीं पे सर पे आंख पे कहीं लगा था और पट्टी बांधी गई है, तो उसके बाद उसने आके मेरे ख्याल 3 या 4 चौके लगाए थे लगातार।
And I scored 58 runs, and I said, okay, fine, this is manageable. I mean, it's not out of hands, it's not out of reach. You can handle it. And after that, my confidence really grew, and I said, yes, I'm good enough to play Test cricket.
It was absolutely obnoxious, and इमरान खान ने आदेश दिया हुआ है कि अगर घास काटा मैं तेरी गर्दन काट दूंगा, एंड एग्जैक्ट वर्ड्स ही टोल्ड द ग्राउंड्समैन, अगर घास काटा मैं तेरी गर्दन काट दूंगा। और 4 फास्ट बॉलर्स, 5th day of the test match, we've drawn 3 test matches, we've done brilliantly well. 5th day of the test match, India tottering at 22 for 4. Ravi Shastri chala ja raha hai, I'm unlucky, I'm unlucky, I should have gone to a church, I should have gone to a mosque, ये वो करके चिल्लाया जा रहा है। I'm thinking you're the luckiest guy, boss, तू बाहर जा रहा है और मैं यहाँ झेल रहा हूँ, you're the luckiest guy, I told him. And suddenly I see Tendulkar walk in, and my eyes light up. मैं क्या गुरु, अब बनी बात, ये तो बली का बकरा है, ये तो आउट होगा, छोटू बच्चू है, ये तो आउट होगा, और उसके बाद कौन है यार, कौन है उसके बाद? तो बस कुंबले शुंबले है, साइकिल स्टैंड की तरह, एक को धक्का मारो, गड़गड़ 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 ठपैक, gone. I mean, now is the time to think positive. Come on, Sherry, think positive. I'm telling myself, and Tendulkar comes in. First ball is cut into ribbons, 2 or zoom, अंदर से गई. Gaya, boss, gaya. And the next delivery, something weird happens. Something that I've never forgotten all my life. It's etched in my memory. It's a short bouncer, very vicious, quick as lightning, quick as flash. Tendulkar tries to hook, and the ball hits the inside edge of the bat and hits him on the nose. It hit him right on the nose. And he went down like a sack of potatoes. And the first thought that crosses my mind is, mar gaya chora. I Vijender wali bhasha mein mar gaya chora. and he fell dham karke niche. I ran towards him. Believe you me, his nose was totally smashed, out of place. There was blood gushing out, all over his shirt, and he was doing, I thought, bachega, nahi bachega, it was a gory sight, boss. And I shouted frantically, frantically. I said, boss, stretcher. And I'm walking towards the non-striker end thinking, boss, 6 out ho gaye, bachega, nahi bachega. By the time I reach the non-striker's end, I hear a squeaky voice. Tumko Tendulkar ka awaaz pata hai na? Squeaky voice. Main khelega. And I just turn around and I look, absolutely flabbergasted. I still can't remember. And I look at him. Naak se rui gir rahi hai aise. Khoon gir raha hai. And he's shooing away, Dr. Ilani. Main khelega. Main khelega, he said. Main khelega. Ali, main khelega. Oh my God. In that situation, agar mere chot lagi hoti to main shaam ko 5:30 baje hi uthta. Match ke baad. I would have never woken up in that situation, And I just look at him and something snapped within me. I said, Sardarji, tu 28-30 saal ka hai. Wo 15-20 saal ka hai. Yaar, kya? Tu dekh to sahi. Yaar, he's prepared to fight for his country and you're thinking about your wife in this situation, boss. Milega nahi milega. And wahan pe mere man mein wo baat aa gayi. जो भरा नहीं है भावों से बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं वो हृदय नहीं है पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं. Believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, I knew the next delivery was going to be a yorker, big yorker which is going to hit him either on the toe or the stump. Believe you me, with a splattered nose, he was standing 2 feet behind. 2 feet behind. He anticipated. In that state of mind, he anticipated. And the first ball that he faced after that, 150 kilometers towards him and 180 kilometers towards me, I did this. And the ball went below my legs, tapak, holding pe laga and wapas, katak, And a pin drop silence. When Waqar just came up to him, he said, like that, he looked at him and gave him a solid stare. Meri taraf dekhta, main suraj chand sitare dekhta tha. But Tendulkar looked back at him. Looked back at him. I have never understood the Marathi language. I don't know. But those words that he said, I have never asked their meaning because then maybe I would fear saying them. But because it was as it is, whatever he said, I want to tell you what he said. Because you are Maharashtrians and he uttered those words in chaste Maharashtrian. I don't know what it was and I still don't know what it was. I've never had the trouble or took the trouble to ask what it is. He just walked up to Waqar Younis. And Waqar gave him a choicest, all that, And he looked at, he says, butter, tuja aitsa go. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it was. But the exact lines, I'm telling you the exact lines that he said. He said, butter, and, the other thing, Waqar backed off. Ladies and gentlemen, young Tendulkar scored 57 not out. Kharbuze ko kharbuza dekh ke kharbuza rang badalta hai. Yours truly 97 not out. It's a world record and it stands till date.
I think he's one of those very few great players who started off looking special. At the age of 14, 15, anybody who saw him realized that he was a child prodigy. And he never let anybody down. We had huge expectations when we saw him the first time. And Indian expectations can be quite, heavy and sometimes could be a little impractical as well. But he fulfilled all those.
I played 1 day. I played very little against him in the test matches. He got 100 against us in Chennai, which was great. One of the best knocks I've seen.
So Sachin Tendulkar comes out to the middle with India in trouble here, 6 for 2. Waqar Younis has a stayed up. This is going to be a great confrontation. Waqar Younis is going down, trying to catch Sachin Tendulkar's eye. This game, strange in colour, faster. I'm using one of those chameleons in the tree outside my house when I was growing up. What a shot!
what a moment. 4 through the covers. Fast bowler steaming in. Batsman's aggressive. Superb cricket. Well, this was a superb shot. Sachin Tendulkar timing it nicely. Just a little on the back foot. Realized that it was up. On the gap nicely. Got on top of it. High elbow, still head. Beautiful shot. That's copybook stuff.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Over pitched and hammered to the offside.
That's good running between the wickets. Waqar was very emphatic, very sure that he was going.
The Indian batsmen were creating quite a few problems for the Pakistani skipper.
Just played away square on the offside, and that's a good throw right over the bails.
Sachin was more steady. I didn't really play against him that much, so I can't really say much.
Nicely timed by Tendulkar. First boundary of the morning. It's a little unusual looking shot, Tendulkar. And that's the second boundary to Tendulkar. Suddenly, the dam has burst. Well, this is it, isn't it? As far as slow start, has plenty of dot balls, but then he can make up because he's so quick on his feet. He picks the ball up. It's been over for Tendulkar and India. And a good example of why he's a much tougher player to bowl against.
So back to third man.
Tendulkar was off as soon as he hit the ball. Normally when the ball is in the range of a fast bowler, batsmen tend to think twice because fast bowlers have very powerful arms. They can really whip the throw back in.
Greats Brian Lara and Sachin Tendulkar opened the batting for the international 11. 2 for the first wicket. Tendulkar also enjoyed himself. He made 50 not out of 26 balls. The international 11 finished on 123 for 1.
It's up in the air. Two runs. Good bit of work by Akram. Running all the way from long on to cover that shot. Fine shot by Tendulkar. Beautiful shot. Ball swinging into him, and this youngster shows his genius and class. Four runs. What a lovely shot. Improvisation at its best. That was a no ball. But when you see such improvisation at such a tender age, it's breathtaking. Still 3 more deliveries to go, because that was a no ball. 231 for 4. Imran is there at deep cover. They go through for 2. 233 for 4. Tendulkar on 47. And if anyone deserves his 50, it's him. After 50, it's going to be 4 runs to the cover boundary. Absolutely magnificent improvisation. He moved away from his stumps as Akram bowled the ball into him and played it over cover for 4, 50 to him.
magnificent 50 to 3-7 for 4. Straight to Imran. There comes the return. Final. Waqar gave away 14 runs in his final over. And let's listen and look at the hero of the morning's play, Tendulkar.